Hello.
Thought we could give everyone an update on Moose and how he's
Moosey
going,
boy.
settling into the pack, and how everybody else feels about Moose settling into the pack.
We'll talk about you, big boy. Oh, Mr. Moosey boy. Moosey's loving it. Aren't you, mate? Hey? You're loving it. Good boy. Good boy. He's a real fun, happy, goofy boxer, and you know he's all about just wanting to have a good time. He does get a little bit taken aback by some of the seriousness in some of the dogs in the pack, but he's found a couple of really good play buddies early on. Obviously Rover is one of the first to...
Sorry, Rover. Just doing a peep.
Timing. Sorry, mate, your time to shine. Rover's obviously one of the first to once accepting into the pack, just all out play. You know, lets all his guards down and wants to figure out, you know, if he can play with them, because that's what Rover's about too.
So just quickly, you know, because a lot of people would have missed it, because we didn't talk about any introductions or anything like that. Obviously all focus was on...
Moose. Introductions for Moose, you mean?
Yeah. Everything was focused on just getting Moose, you know, as quick as possible, integrated into the pack. But Rover is always the first to give off, you know, who are you? Oh. What are you doing here?
Yeah. Just stop at the gate, here's my checklist, and just interrogation.
Rover he
really...
always has to be controlled, doesn't he, in those introductions, despite the fact that we all know he's going to be their first best friend.
He's in the top 3 of most risk on new introductions.
Yeah, which
it's crazy, isn't it?
People wouldn't think, and...
But in saying that, he is the number 1, like in the top for engaging in play with new dogs.
Moose has made friends with Rover.
Yeah, Moosey boy. Rover warmed up to him pretty quick and then loves Moose's energy. Moose brings a real, you know, springy, explosive play, zoomy style energy to the pack, and Rover loves it. He's all over it, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Maggie's a big fan. Hope gets along with him, or he likes Hope, but it's different. It's not as clicky as what Maggie and Rover are just yet.
I'm sure that'll develop though.
Ah, yeah.
Because she really likes him.
She's slow to warm up to anything.
Yes, yeah.
So that's just going to be her speed, you know.
Yeah.
He is taking a couple of dogs off guard because he's that real playful, you know, just typical fun-loving boxer. But he's got a little bit of a cheeky side on the intense runs, and I think a few of the dogs are a bit like, where's this coming from? You know, I'm not sure how to take it. But unfortunately, he does like to do a little bit of nippy pants on the motorbike runs. And obviously it's not a real malicious one where he's causing damage or even, you know, throwing the dogs off their course, but it's still an open mouth grab, you know. And it's something that we're definitely working on and have to train out of him. But like for example, Banjo, he's running along and just gets a bit, what was that? Did you just, you know what I mean? Like one of those things where they just start thinking. But had to really focus on it yesterday on his run, and it's just a typical behaviour that we used to see a lot in new dogs in the daycare. It's all about the learning curve of learning what's allowed and what's not allowed at the farm, and he's just in that stage at the moment. Cactus. Hasn't got his farm fitness up just yet, but he'll get there. He's got explosive power. He's got a vertical hop on him, like, you know, like Tilly used to. I'm not sure if anyone remembers, but Tilly used to have the hops she could just pop all four and just be at eye level with me, no dramas at all.
So has he tried to jump a fence yet?
He hasn't tried to jump a fence, but he did try. He did jump right next to the fence. Remember how Ruri used to pop at the gates? He's done that. He did that yesterday, and he's more than capable if he learns how. You know.
He doesn't. He's very quickly. He doesn't want to leave though, does he?
Oh no, he doesn't want to leave. He wants to come. He wants to come with us wherever we go.
Yeah.
Hence, every time that car door opens, he gets in. He sits in the driver's seat or the passenger seat.
Yeah, that's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah, loves it.
Every single time the car door opens, whether I'm coming home with the kids or I'm leaving with the kids, he's straight in
the car, and then refuses to get out. We have to literally carry him out or pick him up and pull him out of the car every time. There's a few relationships that he needs to respect, but he hasn't really learned that just yet. He's learned once about the relationship with Fredo. So now he's terrified of Fredo. Poor guy, like every time he'll be running along and just see that Fredo's next to him, he'll go, ah! and jump out of the way. But yeah, there's obviously quite a few big personalities in this pack. Like Moose has come in with that young, boisterous energy, and he's tried to, be young and obnoxious around Fredo, and Fredo's like, that don't fly here. And so, he's learnt that. But as far as some of the others go, yeah, he's just still testing the waters. But he is a pretty of a confident dog, and he's confident in his abilities, i.e. he's fast, he's coordinated, he can. The funny one to watch is most dogs like either turn left or right, or they bump into each other. But he does what Gus does, and as soon as he's running towards someone, looks up and there's someone right in front of him, he just jumps and goes straight over him. It's very effective. But yeah, he's a funny dog. I really like him. He makes me laugh a lot. He's got those real, big, sloppy, juicy jowls that I just want to squish and, massage and let him kiss my face. And, you know what I mean? It's just, and when he, if you come out in the morning or if I come home and he's just in the air, 4 meters away from me, and as he comes up, he's just all licks and smack kisses, and just makes me want to grab that, give him big smoochy kisses. I love it. He's up there at the moment, seeing what Fredo's making all the noise about. Fredo's in the dam, swimming around after that indestructible ball. There he is, see? Good boy. Good boy. Look at him. Good boy. Hello, Mr. Mercy Boy. Hello, mate. And then Mr. Jealous Boy over here. Mr. Jealous Boy. Oh. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Hello. Hello. Oh. Hello. Oh. Hello. Oh. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello, boy. Hello, boy. Hello. 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 It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. See what I mean? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, no more. No more. No more. Good dogs. Good dogs. See, look at his face. Look. It's the best. It's the best. Oh, it's so beautiful, boy. Hey, mate, you decided to join us.
He's like, oh, there's that guy.
Hello. So, as far as Fredo's concerned, Fredo has had a little bit of a sour taste in his mouth of all the new dogs since Fredo. He's like, I'm old, I don't want this craziness here, you know, I'm the top dog. Aren't you, mate? That's what you keep telling them. But they just keep appearing, don't they? So there's no prizes for what Fredo thinks of Moose. But like if we go to Roscoe really makes me laugh. Because we all know that he's a bit of a jealous boy when it comes to pats, and oh my goodness, you should see him when you talk about Moose. Just say the name. Roscoe comes running over. Give me a pat. And Moose, because Moose loves the car, like the Ranger and the car, every time we get in the Ranger and Moose gets in, Roscoe will have just gotten out and wants to go for a run, but turns around and sees Moose in there and just like, nah, that's my seat, you know? Hey mate, what you doing in there? I didn't see you in there. You having a rest in there, mate? Oh, Moosey boy, you having a rest in there, buddy? Oh, hello. Sorry, Mr. Jealous Boy. Mr. Jealous Boy? What's happening, Mr. Roscoe? Oh, is someone else getting some pats and you're not involved? Oh my goodness, the nerve of this new dog. Hello, Moosey Boy. Hello, Moosey Boy. Oh, he's not happy about it. Hello, Moosey Boy. Oh, look at you, mate. Oh, Moose. Oh, he's really not happy about it. He's really not happy, but look how jealous you are. You're a big jealous boy, ain't you? Oh, Mr. Roscoe. Mr. Roscoe. You're a big jealous boy. Huh? Hello, Moosey boy. Hello, Moosey boy. Hello, Moose. Look at that tongue. Hello, Moose. You're a funny dog. You're a funny dog. My goodness. There's no way he was having a moose sit up here next to me without him. Come on, Till. Good girl, Tilly. Getting a bit busy up here. Oh, you tell him too. You tell him too. You tell him, Tilly. Oh, he's creeping in on Roscoe's space. Roscoe, how do you feel about that, mate? Oh, Roscoe's not happy about it. A bit of competition in the front seat here, isn't there? Good boy. Coming out, Moose. Oh, Mr. Moosey boy, come on. Ooh. Good boy. Good dogs. Good dogs. Well done. Good girl, Miss Red. Good dogs. It's pretty funny. Mr. Jealous boy, aren't you? Mr. Jealous boy. Oh, Mr. Jealous boy. Oh, Mr. Roscoe. Hey. Hey. Hey, boy. Yeah, 'cause of you, mate. 'Cause of you. Hey. But it's still early days for most of them. Lily's still giving the old cold shoulder as far as Moose is concerned. She takes a little while to warm up as well, Lily. But when she does, she lets her inner child come out.
So I saw her very, very early on have a play with Moose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When was that?
It was only days into him
Yeah,
arriving.
okay. But I bet if someone else came to join in, she would have cut it out.
Well, I feel like it was very similar to the Rover one in the earlier days where
Rover would get intimidated.
yes, and so Moose was a little bit, he just sat there real still like, you're so big and you're making those big barking noises, you know. So I feel like it could develop the same. Her relationship with Moose will be the same as Rover on that one.
No question.
Which is what I think you were expecting, even though you didn't see that, you know.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I think she will, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what about Tank and Chopper and Banjo? You know, the other males in our group.
We'll start with Banjo. Banjo is really, like if I could sum up Banjo, it's almost like he's really calculating. And what I mean by that is he's biding his time. Like he's just literally taking on everything and being a passive observer. And just whenever Moose interacts with him, he kind of just pulls his head away and like looks around and just lets it happen, and Moose runs off. But he'll just be waiting to assess, you know, at what point do I make my move, you know? And I think it would be a move of if Moose just doesn't have any real agenda to climb ranks or anything, then Banjo will be his best mate. But if Banjo sees him as a threat to a status position, he could, you know, get his nose out of joint. But at this stage, I don't think Moose is like that. I haven't seen that in him. Whereas Banjo is definitely going to naturally assume quite a high-ranking position. But Banjo can also be quite playful, and so Moose could very well bring out the puppy in Banjo. Like, look at him rolling around, chewing on his ball there.
He's extremely playful.
Yeah. But he's a new male coming into the group, you know.
He is.
And he's a big dog.
He is.
You know, he's just as tall as Roscoe. So Banjo is still just observing, taking on all the information, and it's either going to be, you know, used as a confrontation. He's going to pick out all his weaknesses, or he's just going to go, yeah, you're fine, let's play. You know, Tank and Chopper not so much. Tank and Chopper definitely, they're kind of banding together with him or against him, really, not in any physical sense, but like they're quite playful. But anytime sort of Moose comes around, they both kind of just stand up to her like, what are you looking at? You know what I mean? You're talking to us. And I've seen both Tank and Chopper be a little bit defensive when Moose comes up to them when they're sleeping. And so, you know, that used to happen with Tank and Chopper a lot back when they had possessive toy aggression, which we've trained out of, but, you know, Moose is new into the group, and so I feel like they're putting up a bit of a wall for him at the moment. And you know, as even though they are quite easygoing, again, it'll just be a matter of time to figure out what's going on, because everyone can tell that Moose is new. Moose is still learning the training. There's a lot of me interrupting Moose's play because of the nippy pants, and so they're all just sort of sitting back and letting that run its course. And
yeah, like are you gonna adopt that and take that on and, you know, follow the rules, or are you gonna be one of those, you know, rule breakers and I'll just sit back and see first. That's observe.
Right. Yeah, they just sit back and go, oh, I've seen this before. Wait till you get to level 3 and then we'll talk. You know what I mean? Who else is there?
Abra.
So,
what about Abra?
Oh, it's just another chew toy in the basket of toys. There's no real change or difference for Abra. It's just another dog here, as far as Abra's concerned. Shadow's always very suspicious and takes a while to let down her suspiciousness. Same with Miss Red. Miss Red's in the same category.
But she has already, I mean, I know that she's still holding on in some instances, maybe when the kids come out, but she's had some really big play time with Moose.
Yeah, but I can see Shadow. You talking about Miss Red or Shadow?
That was Miss Red.
Yeah, I thought so. I can see Shadow still has the, you know, patrol body language when runs up along beside him, looking at him, just like being a presence right next to him. You know, that sort of bodyguard or bouncer mentality, you know.
And so that mentality, there's a few dogs that do that, and it does increase, doesn't it, when like the kids come out?
Yep, absolutely. Hello, Choppy.
Do you want to just talk
about
that? Are you
all waterlogged, mate? Are you all waterlogged, Mr. Choppy boy?
Roscoe is probably the biggest one in terms of that kind of thing, isn't he?
Joey.
You know, when the kids come out or I come out, and he goes into...
Yeah, he starts telling all the dogs. He starts growling to say, hey, everybody settle down. But it only makes like half the pack come run up and get giddy with Roscoe, you know?
He makes it worse.
It's so much worse.
It's quite hilarious, actually.
Especially Miss Red. Miss Red just can't get enough of Roscoe growling. Tries to like lick the growl out of his mouth. Give me more. You're so beautiful. He's trying to pierce my ears. Wait, Roscoe, leave it. Oh. Nope. Maggie. Oh, Maggie. Oh, Maggie. Hey. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. Oh. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Hello. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Look at him.
So Maggie and Moose really do get on, don't they?
Yeah. Because look at them, they just instantly talk each other's language. Moose was 100% I don't know if anyone knows this, but you've got a cat in the house. Does anybody see this cat in the house? And he just could not let it go. He's just like, is this cat here for me? You know what I mean? Like, is this for my enjoyment? We had to kind of let him know, no, this is another pet, Mercy boy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He was very, very intense, wasn't he? When he first discovered the cat. And then, anytime the cat moved or went to walk, he just went straight into stalk mode and really wanted to chase the cats. Like, really wanted to chase the cats. So the first couple of days was
He gave Kitty a nip.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. That was with you. But he's definitely keen to chase the cats, and if they ran, it's almost like, the furniture and tables would just fly in the air as he chases after it. So we had to really work on him ignoring the cats, which he's done pretty well. He's already really comfortable with the cat being around and him just being, okay, I suppose you can be on the other side of the lounge room while I'm here.
Yeah, no, he's really good.
Yeah, he wanted to eat the cats when he got here.
He did, yeah.
With Moose and the cats, like, I've got no concern that if he individually was to, say, chase Louis, for example, Louis would give him a couple of lightning fast left rights and probably put him in his place. But that's not the issue. The issue is you've got Moose coming into a pack of dogs that 90% of them all wanted to eat the cat when we first got cats, and so they've all been trained, individually not to chase the cats and to leave the cats alone. But it doesn't mean that if one dog were to open the floodgates to cat chasing, then instantly all those dogs would go, today we're going to eat the cat. And they're going to all go after it.
So just hang on.
It's a big problem.
We're talking about pack mentality.
That's right.
Here.
Pack mentality. So,
individually they don't want to eat the cats.
But if there's cat on offer, I want a paw.
No, but if all my friends are chasing the cat, then
right.
I feel like, hey, I want to join in too.
Hey, I've been wanting to chase that cat for way longer than you've been here. So if anyone's going to get that cat, it's me. And there's about 8 dogs with that same mentality. No, that's a little bit having a bit of a laugh there, but in all seriousness,
yeah, we are
with pack mentality. One dog or one instance where a dog makes the cat run out of fear, instantly the pack will lock on and all give chase, and that's where it is a real threat, because it'll escalate very, very quickly.
So, like we say, we have a joke and
we laugh about it, but it's very serious. That's why we treat it seriously.
But also, it's also the reason why we treat it so seriously.
Oh, look at his face. Look at his face. Oh. With a new dog coming in, and the cat's not knowing this new dog, if they were to chase the cat and the cat runs, there's a high risk.
There is a chance, and so obviously, you're very big on training for worst possible scenario, and we're just explaining worst possible scenario. That scenario hasn't happened, and we don't think that it is going to happen, but you train for that, correct?
Sorry, I was playing with the mic there. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but as far as possibilities, we definitely don't want, before a new dog comes in, there's peace and harmony and law and order. But when a new dog comes in and they haven't quite learnt the rules yet, there's that uncertainty, and they bring an element of let's see how this pans out, and if there was to be an instance where they get themselves involved in something that they know I don't allow, it could really it could be quite a serious outcome.
So some people have mentioned some, or noticed there might be some similarities between Moose and a good old boxer we know named Bandit. Have you noticed any similarities?
I've been finding it very difficult not to have those same realizations. There's so many things about him that does remind me of Bandit, but you know, I don't want to look at him as Bandit.
Of course not, no.
And but yeah, I totally agree. Like, there are so many things that he does that are so similar.
He's like a super young Bandit, isn't he?
He's like Bandit in his prime in the early daycare days. Remember that?
Yeah.
He was,
because we knew Bandit when he was 6 months old.
Yeah.
You know, for a very long time, and obviously we miss him dearly.
Yeah.
And he's doing well. Just for everybody, you know, who asks. Yeah, he's just an older boy. You know, he's at home with he's got another doggy sister, and he's got a cat brother. So, you know, we just don't see him anymore because daycare is over, and his family don't holiday like they used to. You know.
Yeah, much to my disappointment. Like, I'd love to see Bandit again,
but he's living a wonderful life.
Yeah, he's there's nothing wrong. He's doing quite well. But yeah, I can totally see the similarities. And although he's
we didn't know his personality though before. No. When we adopted him, all we knew was that he was a playful boxer that jumped fences and really wanted a farm, like a pack life, a farm life, lots of dogs, lots of company.
So being relatively social and really that's all we knew about him.
Yeah, no, we didn't know much about his personality.
No, but as he's only been here a short time, and his personality is just becoming brighter and brighter. And yeah, I can totally see.
He's very much that playful, cheeky,
enthusiastic, full of animation, like facial expressions.
I want to be a part of everything.
Yeah, wants to be a part of everything. Like, gets in the car every time the car door's open. It's similar. Like I'm thought about the mentality of when Bandit used to hide on the farm, and how he's just like, nah, it's home time, I'm not going home.
Yeah, he does that in the car.
I feel like he does the same thing. He's like, oh, you guys are going to the shops? I'm coming. It's funny. He does. He makes me laugh because he'll get in. It's hard enough getting our 3 kids in the car when they need to go somewhere. Yes. Moose is in the front seat ready to put his seatbelt on before I've got one child buckled in. Yeah. So it makes me laugh.
The kids love it too. Yeah. They think it's funny.
Yeah, and he's just totally accepting of the craziness that is going on in the back seat. He's like, where are we going today? Let's go. I'm ready. Yeah, I do feel like he is very much loving this life. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Cats included, he's fine about that too.
Yeah, he's totally accepting of the cats now. Yeah, initially it was a bit of a challenge. Like, what are we going to do? Can we leave him in the lounge room overnight with the cats? And that was a concern. And so we didn't the first couple of nights, but then he warmed up real quick and now he's fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Choppy Boy. Hello, Mr. Choppy Boy. Hello, Mr. Choppy.
So Choppy's jealous boy
Mr.
too.
Choppy Boy.
Choppy's definitely Mr. Jealous Boy. You and your brother are
Yeah,
jealous.
he doesn't like that,
No,
does he?
he doesn't, but he has to put up with it. Oh, Mr. Choppy. Yeah, like I said, he makes me laugh. Oh, hello, hello, hello. That's right, he's licking your ear. He's licking your ear. What do you think about it? Love him, Choppy boy. Good boy, Moose. Good boy, Moosey boy. I'll catch you. I'll catch you. Good boy. Good boy, Choppy. Good boy. Titio. Tilly's still queen healer. She takes no prisoners. She counts her days in ham hocks. Don't you? Ah, Tilly.
She's bossier than ever.
Bossier than ever. And got more energy than she did 4 years ago. Okay, too. I get it. I get it too. I get it. Oh, Joey, you want some? You want some, Joey? You want some, Joey? Oh, get it, Joey. Get it. Go on, get it. Moose and Cruiser. Yeah. So, at first, hello, mate. At first glances, you know, you could see Cruiser, although he's been doing really, really well and is fully integrated and 100% comfortable with, you know, 3/4 of our pack. He's seen a new pack member and he's like, not another one, surely, you know.
Surely we got enough.
Yeah. There's enough, guys. Where, you know, wild-born dingo, natural pack dynamics is really like a close family unit. You know, one mate, some offspring. It's not a huge. Pack size for him naturally, but he's doing really, really well with a pack of 15. And you know, initially he's just like, I've got enough pack members. You know, we don't need another one. But they haven't really met formally. We haven't done any formal introductions. It's just been looking through the fence. From Moose's perspective, obviously, absolutely no signs of anything negative, and you know, it's just a matter of time before we do a formal introduction with Cruiser and Moose. But I'm expecting that there won't be anything too major. We just have to make sure that the initial interaction or initial meeting is you know, fair for both of them. There's no outside influences, you know, making any minds up for either of them.
So we haven't pushed or rushed an introduction between the two of them for both canines' benefit. Like Cruiser doesn't want to do it, and Moose doesn't know Cruiser yet, but I'm sure
if he did, he wouldn't want to do it.
He wouldn't want to do it either. So, you know, it really is just us humans trying to put them together at this point.
Yeah.
You know, it's
a matter of time. Like
it's gonna happen, but we are being very considerate of you know, Moose having a positive integration. And obviously we know that initially Cruiser is definitely going to be like, I don't want to be your friend. I mean, we know that. He's already shown those signs through the fence.
Yeah.
So there's no point pushing it any further until Moose is fully settled and feeling, you know.
Yeah, so if there was to be any, you know, unsettling behaviour, we definitely don't want it to influence anyone else's opinion of Moose. Yeah, we're letting Moose have as much time as we can settling in before throwing a spanner in the works. But he's doing great. He's really, really finding his feet. There's still a lot of I find that they usually take a couple of months to be completely accepting of, yeah, you're not going home. This is your home. you know, to have that attitude. Because initially, like, all the dogs are used to dogs coming to holiday here. They stay for a few weeks and then they leave. So they're still not sure if that's what Moose is doing or not. So yeah, we don't want to influence any of the other dogs' opinions on Moose's status just yet.
Yep.
All in all, a very positive introduction into the pack. No adverse interactions. You know, it's all been really, really positive. And I think it's got to be like the first time we've ever adopted a dog and they've just slot in like the quickest. All the other dogs have taken a much longer introduction into what he has now, which is just all round freedom and acceptance, you know what I mean? I must say it is a breath of fresh air. It's been very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. There's been a few that have made me work for it. You guys here, you know.
They say love is free, but it's more than you can see. It's a song, it's a melody, it's the beat of you and me. It takes more than words to know. It takes more than bills to show.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hello.
It takes all the will when you try to wear a smile. Take care through all the trials. Just stay with me a while. It takes more than words to know. It takes more than bills to show. And it
Morning, good morning. Hello. Oh, hello.
all these little things.
Hello, mate. Where we going today, buddy?
Where are we going today, mate?
These little things are enough.
Good boy, Rover.